Good evening. It is a privilege to be virtually here with you tonight to celebrate and publicly recognize our exceptional Norwich Free Academy student athletes and teams. Mr. Wentworth, thank you for inviting me to participate in this virtual Champions Night program this evening. As you complete your second year as our Director of Athletics, let me thank you for your skilled and dedicated leadership of the NFA Athletic Department. Well done, sir. To our NFA student athletes, thank you and congratulations. Tonight, we celebrate your talent, your commitment, and your passionate pursuit of team and personal excellence. I commend each of you for your personal and team success and the well-deserved recognition that you are receiving. Being recognized this evening is a tribute to you, your family, your NFA teammates, and your coaches. Most importantly, I wish to express my personal appreciation to each of you for representing our school and the NFA Athletic Department with such class and dignity. Thank you. Family members, thank you for your unwavering support of and dedication to your honoree or honorees, their teammates in Norwich Free Academy. The rides to and from practice, faithfully attending home and away games and matches, and always being there after the competition with an encouraging word or gesture, especially when things may not have gone very well. Thank you for always being there. It matters. Students, you know what to do now. Please thank and let your family members know how much you appreciate their love and support. It is also very important for us to thank and pay tribute this evening to our outstanding NFA coaches. Their genuine commitment to and confidence in our student athletes and their teams is second to none. Our coaches are very special people. NFA coaches, we thank and appreciate you. And finally, to our seniors. Thank you for continuing the NFA tradition of excellence that is so well known and highly respected throughout the region and the state. I am extremely confident that each of you will go on to experience continued success and accomplish many meaningful things in life. Be a kind, joyous person and continue to work hard, be a good teammate, and a trusted friend. I wish each of you a happy, fulfilling, and purpose-driven life. In closing, I extend my sincere appreciation to the NFA Communications Department for making this virtual recognition program possible. We thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy Champions Night.
Hello everyone. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the 2020 Athletic Awards program. This evening is designed to recognize this year's many team and individual athletic accomplishments. We will recognize teams and athletes who have earned all conference, all state, and all New England honors. We will also identify each team's most outstanding senior. The final part of our program recognizes high-performing athletes that, in addition to their athletic prowess, have demonstrated sportsmanship, integrity, academic achievement, and character as we look to develop good students of life and exemplary citizens. These virtues are highly valued, not only in athletic programs, but in many facets of life. The Eastern Connecticut Conference Award winners have already been awarded their league honors for such things as all-star recognition, scholar athletes, and sportsmanship winners. Despite a shortened season this winter for boys basketball and boys swimming, and the eventual cancellation of all spring sports, this past year we had 7 teams win ECC championships and 16 programs participated in the respective state tournaments. Some of our honorees will receive checks for their awards. Please be advised that these are not souvenirs and they are in fact real. Please cash them in a timely manner. Award recipients. Many of the awards have a sample letter and an envelope addressed to the donor. Please take the time to write a thank you note for the honors that you received tonight. We have a group of outstanding people that make this night possible. First, I would like to thank the members of the Athletic Awards Committee for the work they have done this past year to make this event a reality. Guidance counselor and boys soccer coach Robert Briones, special education teacher and boys basketball coach Christopher Giusti, special education teacher, girls cross country and girls track coach Kara Kachansky, athletic secretary Carrie Longo, director of institutional advancement Kathy McCarthy, Tyrrell House principal Mr. Ross Sward, PE department head and NFA Hall of Fame coach Sue Hopkins Terrell, and finally, world language teacher and boys lacrosse coach Nathan Wheeler. It is also important at this time that I recognize the contributions and support from our head of school, Mr. David Klein, the NFA Foundation, the guidance department, the IT department, and a special thanks to our communications office for providing us the opportunity to share this event with you today. The reputation of the NFA athletic program, the tradition, the pride, and the commitment to excellence are qualities we've come to expect from this institution. One of the final notes to our athletes: coaches and teachers, like parents, are the most influential people in our lives. They shape your behaviors and they guide you through life's journey. 20 or 30 years from now, when you begin to reflect on your own life, you will discover that the coaches and teachers that you had here have been woven into the very fabric of your character. This year has had its share of challenges, to say the least. Little did we know that the Triple E issue that we experienced in the fall would pale in comparison to what was experienced at the end of the winter season and the past spring season. Our community, along with the rest of the world, entered into uncharted territory with this global pandemic. Fortunately, participating in athletics provides an experience like no other in life. Through sports, we can learn how to be patient, work through adversity, and appreciate small victories as we work towards goals. Athletics can also teach us to expect the unexpected, prepare for the worst, and hope for the best. I will not pretend to understand what the student experience was like through all of this, but I do know, as an NFA athlete, you have the skill set to turn this experience into something positive. In the end, it's about what you're made of, not the circumstances you find yourself in. My thanks again to the NFA coaching staff for all they have done for our athletes. We are so lucky to have them. The support and leadership they provided during this exceptionally challenging year has been greatly appreciated. Be safe, stay positive, go Wildcats!
It is an honor and privilege to be a part of this event honoring the accomplishments of our student athletes. I would like to take a moment to thank each and every student athlete who represented NFA in competition this year. Your tenacity, passion, work ethic, and class are hallmarks of the level of excellence that is expected from academy teams. The resurgence of the student section is directly linked to your competitive spirit and the incredible moments that were witnessed over the past 7 months. While athletic competition came to an end far too soon, cherish the memories and always know you'll have a home at Norwich Free Academy. Football, coached by Jason Pakulis, record of 7-4, ECC Division I champions, state playoff qualifier. Ismamed Ahmed, Sherland Alexander, Jeffrey Andrzejewicz, D'Angelo Aristalde, Spencer Burlepsch, Damian Blue, Colby Briggs, Ruben Britos, Joshua Brown, all ECC, Evan Clements, Andrew Cody, all ECC, 63 receptions and 1,139 receiving yards this season, both of which are believed to be school records, also all-state. Nathan Cody, all ECC, all-state. Max Davidson, Jaden DeCellis, Manuel Diaz-Quintilla, Wenz Dussel, Danielle Eggler, Xavier Fonville, Silas Gates, Cameron Green, Christopher Green, all ECC, Tanner Grohocky, Anthony Harris, Lavery Hill, all ECC, Jacob Hosko, Dejan Jarman, Steve Jordan, Joseph Click, all ECC, Nicholas Kaneko, Jaden Lane, Cooper Larkin, Kevin Magnan, Xavier Marquez, all ECC, all state. Ethan McFadden, Nolan Mulkentine, all ECC. John Nord, Ryan Outlow, Nizea Paul, Maxime Pierre-Louis, Jordan Ribeiro, Austin Richards, school record 482 passing yards in a game. Derek Shaw, Hunter Stednicki, Nathaniel Sweeney, Samuel Sweeney, Justin Tooley, Christian Vians, Nicholas Whelan, and Isaac Wilkinson. For our winter sports, boys basketball, coached by Chris Juicy, record of 23-0. ECC Division I champions, ECC tournament champions, CIAC tournament seeded number 2 in Division I. Best single season winning percentage in school history, tied school record for consecutive regular season wins, 25, dating back to February 2nd, 2019, ongoing. Blaze Bosager, Groover Boone, Jaden Francis, Mason Jackson, all ECC, first team New Haven Register, Game Time CT, and CHSCA. Jared Martin, all ECC. Xavier Marquez, all ECC, third team Game Time Connecticut. Nolan Mulkentine, Ryan Outlow, Jebson Perrin, Maxime Pierre-Louis, Zachary Ruda, Parker Sharp, Tyler Spruell, Connor Ulrich, and Kiari Watson. Girls basketball, coached by Courtney Gomez, with a record of 20-5. ECC Division I champions, ECC tournament champions, CIAC tournament second round. Caitlin Daly, Cynthia Dunas, Caitlin Dooley, Riley Ellington, Sarah Erickson, Isabella Graziano, Anasia Ingram, Jada Mills, Janiyah Nolt, MAKAYLA POIRIER-VAUGHTERS, all ECC, Willaine Ramos, Shante Taylor, Janessa Varela, all ECC, Cassidy White, and Aaron Williams. Cheerleading, coached by Melissa Gill, successfully defended their league titles, ECC Division I champions, and ECC overall champion. Catherine Belmont, Christina Clements, Avery Cloak, Maya Concepcion, Taylor Crawford, Cora DiPietro, Kalia Exum, all ECC, Mackenzie Frechette, Gianna Gizio, Miles King, all ECC, Ava Lapointe, Kelsey Lapointe, Jordan Marquis, Sade Spruell, Talia Sweet, all state, Bella Tabak. Boys indoor track, coached by Tom Teixeira, record of 5-0. ECC Division I champions, CIAC Class LL 5th place. Jonathan Antoine, D'Angelo Aristalde, all ECC, part of school record in the 4x200 meter relay. Shane Barron, Jacob Bazinet, all ECC, all state, holds the school record in pole vault at 14 feet 2 inches. Spencer Burlepsch, Aiden Brown, Nolan Brown, Anthony Chung, Justin COSTICK, All ECC. Andrew COTE, All ECC, holds the school record in the 600 meters. Nathan COTE, Zachary Kotner, Tyler Crabb, All ECC. Aiden Croto, All ECC. Lucas Croto, Jacob Crowley, Max Davidson, Jeff Delphin, Tyler DeVega, All ECC. Klenger Dovilis, Wenz Dusau, Daniel Eggler, part of school record in the 4x200 meter relay. Lavery Hill, John Holdsworth, Stephen Hyde, Jake Kenny, Stephen Lee, Philip Digby Ludlow, All ECC. Ethan Manfredi, Dylan McGuire, All ECC. Jayshawn Nasheed, Mason Nixie, Osaraton David Ozagi, All ECC, All State, part of school record in the 4x200 melee, also holds the school record in 300 meter hurdles and the decathlon. Nizea Paul, All ECC, part of school record in the 4x200 meter relay. Peyton Ramsey, All ECC. Jordan Ribeiro, Jaden Cerusi, and Micah Tarleton. Girls fencing, coached by Dominique Weigel, ECC foil champions, and second place in foil at state championships. Amy Contreras, All ECC. Raven Rozinovitz, All ECC. Alexia Ramos Labonte, and Jessica Pecor. Wrestling, coached by Steve Nelson, with a record of 17-8, ECC Division I champions, ECC tournament 3rd place, CIAC Class LL tournament 7th place. Jose Aguilar, Ruben Britos, Thomas Brunelli, Connor DeVega, All ECC, Kristen Gervais, All ECC, Christopher Grube, Han-Sun Huang, Jaden James, Francisco Lugo del Toro, Giancarlos Malave, Mason McMahon, All ECC, Gavin Morrow, Dominic Renfrey, All ECC, Savannah Vanass, Theron Vanass, All ECC. And those are our champions for this school year. Individual recognition, fall programs. Cheerleading, Julia Citro, All State. Carly Killingsworth, All State. Boys cross country, Timothy Jenks, All ECC. Peyton Ramsey, All ECC. Girls cross country, Sophia Jones, All ECC. Boys soccer, Mark Josephat, All ECC, All State. Justin Lee, All ECC. Girls soccer, KAYLA Park, All ECC. Girls swimming, Gloria Eng, All ECC, holds the school record in the breaststroke. Girls volleyball, Sarah Erickson, All ECC. Winter programs. Fencing, Zeb Carty, All ECC. Jacob Ewan, All ECC. Girls indoor track, Jasmine Bransford, All ECC. MAKAYLA Kelly, All ECC. Paige Martin, All ECC, All State, holds the school record in the pole vault at 12 feet 6 inches. KAYLA Park, All ECC, All State. Boys swimming, Jeffrey Eng, All ECC. It's now my pleasure to introduce Matt Jacobs for Varsity N Club Service Awards.
My name is Matt Jacobs, and along with Mrs. Alicia Carmody, who could not be here today, we are fortunate enough to be the advisors of the Varsity N Club, a position that I personally loved having for the past 20 years. For those of you that don't know about the Varsity N, we're one of the oldest organizations on campus, starting back in 1923, having the mission to function as a service-based organization by the athletes, for the athletes, the student body, and our surrounding community. Whether it's at a homecoming event, the now traditional Thanksgiving Powder Puff football game, or being a mass of willing bodies at the ECC Unified Basketball Tournament, Varsity N is usually there. I'd like to congratulate all new varsity letter winners that earned their letters this year. And if those of you that are underclassmen are interested, consider this your formal invitation to join us next year at the beginning of the school year. If interested, you can always email myself or Ms. Carmody or next year's officers, Cassidy White, MAKAYLA Kelly, or Caitlin Duda for information. The Varsity N Service Award began 5 years ago with the overarching mission to recognize those unsung heroes in NFA athletics that help us develop to our highest potential. Without them, NFA athletics, or even a single sport, could not do some of those big things because those little jobs are not being met. If it's something from keeping score, cleaning the locker room, supporting our students, or just being the adult present on the sidelines, they're going to help with the athletes and the fans. Even taking pictures, nothing is too small. A famous English proverb states, "No job is too small, only thinking makes it so." I cannot stress enough that this is an award nominated by the Varsity N membership who know and see what's going on themselves, but not only do they nominate, they vote. And this year we had a number of nominees, and after careful deliberation and voting, the club decided that it was the closest one that we ever had, and we had to not decide between one or two people, but this year we're going to be recognizing 4 people for this year's Varsity N Service Award.
One of this year's recipients for the Varsity N Club Service Award is a person that has shown over years of how much he is willing to do for NFA athletics. Starting his athletic career at NFA as a student, he has climbed the ropes to become an important part of the NFA community. Not only is this recipient a valued teacher here, but he is a part of the communications department for athletics. He has gone above and beyond to make every athlete at NFA feel valued and included by posting Athlete of the Week notices, game time reminders, and school record-breaking events where he published a graphic when an athlete broke a school record, and there were a lot. In addition, he organizes the professional photographer that takes pictures for the NFA social media accounts during the fall, winter, and spring seasons, although we could not have a spring season this year. This recipient is one of the biggest supporters of the Varsity N Club, being a coach himself and supporting his athletes as well as athletes in other sports. He constantly works hard to include every sport, not just the popular ones. I have been lucky to see just how hard he works during the school day and on his own time. It is my honor to announce that one of the Varsity N Club Service Award goes to Mr. Nathan Wheeler. We are truly thankful for everything you have done.
In my 4 years at Norwich Free Academy, I've had the privilege of meeting many inspirational and amazing people. However, there's one woman that has stood out. Her enthusiasm and love for sports and the students and athletes has always been evident throughout my time here. Her kind spirit and loving heart has always been a part of who she is. I want to say thank you on behalf of Varsity N Club for everything that she has done for our school. We appreciate all the pictures she has taken for our sporting events, which she freely shares with the athletes and parents, not to mention all the time she takes out of her day to capture those memories that we will cherish forever. Your support for NFA athletics and love for our school is greatly valued, and we want to show our appreciation by honoring Mrs. McManaway with the Varsity N Club Award. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us.
After my 4 years here at NFA, I have appreciated the beautiful red and white uniforms and equipment the school provides to us as athletes. One person who is responsible for our equipment here at NFA is Tony Suler. I have not worked with Tony a lot personally. He is an equipment manager for the football and basketball team and mainly in charge of the locker room all 3 seasons. I have seen what he does for all the sports programs. Tony is responsible for making sure everyone is ready on game day, but not only that, he makes sure everyone is safe on game day. He makes sure that everything in the locker room runs smoothly throughout each and every season. He makes sure everyone has a lock and on their locker to keep personal belongings safe when our athletes are at practice. and his enthusiasm for high school sports is something that is noticed by all the teams here at NFA. On behalf of the Varsity N Club, we would like to thank you, Tony. We all notice and appreciate all the time and commitment you put into NFA athletics to make sure our sports programs are fun, safe, and enjoyable for everyone.
Kind, hardworking, open-minded, and wise. These are all words said by myself and fellow athletes at NFA. These are all words to describe one of the recipients of the Varsity N Club Award. I have known this person for 2 years. When hearing the news about my ACL tear, she prepared me for the next painful year. This person understood what I was going through, helping me get back into sports, not only mentally but physically, by training me after school, fixing my brace, and helping me walk on crutches. These are all things I will never forget. This is just a piece of my story. There are many other student athletes that have been positively impacted by this person. She is dedicated to the athletic department at NFA. Not only attends every practice or event possible, but getting to know every athlete possible. They are dedicated to their position at Norwich Free Academy, always willing to go above and beyond to the athletes to give the best care. If they are not out on the field, they are in the training room working with other players to assist them through an injury. The amount of care and compassion this person has for the student athletes at NFA is unmeasurable. This person always puts the health and safety of the athletes first and is a great resource to us. They form great relationships with the families and follows up on all injuries. That is why I know KAYLA Donovan deserves the Varsity N Club Award. KAYLA, thank you for everything you've done for me and all the athletes at Norwich Free Academy. We are so lucky to have someone like you in our corner. Thank you.
It is my honor to present the Most Outstanding Senior Awards, given to the senior member of each varsity team who has made significant contributions to the team over the past 2 seasons. Cheerleading, Kalia Exum. Boys cross country, Dylan McGuire. Girls cross country, Emma Grace Ricketts. Field hockey, Allison Topa. Football, Andrew Cody. Boys soccer, Justin Lee. Girls soccer, Mackenzie TEPER. Girls swimming, Lucero Blanco. Girls volleyball, Kennedy Jakin. Boys basketball, Xavier Marquez. Girls basketball, MAKAYLA POIRIER-VAUGHTERS. Cheerleading, Talia Sweet. Dance, Zoe Walsh. Boys swimming, Liam Smedley. Boys indoor track, Osaretin Osagi. Girls indoor track, Paige Martin. Boys fencing, Jacob Ewan. Girls fencing, Ashlyn Sminke. Wrestling, Theron Vanas. Baseball, Riley Burke. Boys golf, Seamus Sullivan. Girls golf, Haley Price. Boys lacrosse, Dylan Chapel. Girls lacrosse, Maeve Jacobs. Softball, Sophia DICOCCO. Boys tennis, Jai-Jing He. Girls tennis, Ashlyn Chemalecki. Boys outdoor track, Jacob Bazinet. Girls outdoor track, Madison Martin. Unified sports, Emma Hargraves. Boys volleyball, Sean McGuire.
And now for the first part of our Foundation Awards. Harold Aberg Scholarship Award. Established in memory of Harold Aberg by his friends, awarded annually to a graduating member of the golf team who plans to continue his or her education and whose scholarship citizenship, and performance on the golf team have been outstanding. This year's recipient, Jackson GUERTIN. The Robert E. Alves Memorial Award, presented to the most outstanding freshmen who have participated in 2 or more sports and who are varsity athletes. There are 2 recipients of this award, Ryan OUTLOW and ALYSSA NEWSON. The Alfred M. Berry Senior Memorial Scholarship Fund Award, given to senior scholar athletes who plan to continue in education beyond high school, meet the qualifications of scholarship and character, and have participated in athletics at the varsity level for at least 2 years at the Norwich Free Academy. There are also 2 recipients for this award, Jacob BAZINET and MACKENZIE TEPER. The Kerrigan Family Memorial Scholarship, established by the Kerrigan family, given to a graduating senior who plans to pursue higher education, has played NFA baseball and demonstrated good sportsmanship and dedication to the team. This year's recipient, Riley Burke. Frank Cipriani Jr. Award, presented to the non-starter who has made a significant contribution to his or her team. There are 2 recipients for this award, Isabella GRAZIANO and Riley Ellington. The Robert A. Collymore Memorial Award, given to a senior boy and a senior girl who have demonstrated good character, loyalty, dedication, and effort in their role as student athletes. Justin COSTICK and Maeve Jacobs. The Karen Janik Dimash 84 Memorial Award. This award, established in memory of Karen Janik Dimash, NFA class of 1984, by her family and friends, to honor a varsity softball player who has achieved academic success, demonstrates good sportsmanship, and has been dedicated to success on the playing field. SOPHIA DICOCCO. The Louis DePina Memorial Scholarship, in memory of the former Norwich Recreation Director and NFA graduate, class of 1975, awarded to college-bound athletes who have demonstrated a strong commitment to their team and community. 2 recipients for this award are XAVIER MARQUEZ and MAKAYLA POIRIER-VAUGHTERS. The Howard Dickman Memorial Awards, given to students who displayed high ideals of integrity, leadership, and sportsmanship. This year's recipient, PHILLIP LUDLOW. The Thomas W. Dutton, James J. Dutton III, and Paul G. Dutton Memorial Award. This award was established by the Dutton family in memory of Thomas, class of 1974, James, class of 1973, and Paul, class of 1978. Awarded to a senior who most closely demonstrates the high standards of scholarship, moral character, and athletic ability of Thomas, James, and Paul during their years at the Norwich Free Academy. This year's recipient, Paige Martin. The Marty Gilman Scholar Athlete Memorial Fund Award, in memory of Marty Gilman, notable NFA graduate whose special genius created and advanced the art of football practice equipment. This is presented to the senior scholar athlete who most significantly combines outstanding skills in the game of football, distinctive character achievement, and Marty Gilman's qualities of integrity and generosity of spirit. This year's recipient, Nathan Cody. The Dr. Maurice Mace Goldblatt Scholarship Award, established by the family of Mace Goldblatt, a former NFA baseball catcher. Awarded annually to a senior baseball player who will be attending college in the fall and whose academic record and character are of the highest ranking on the varsity squad. This year's recipient, Daniel EGGLER. Dr. Thomas Lubinsky Memorial Award, presented to the varsity athlete who best exemplifies character, courage, dedication, and integrity in athletics and academics. Aaron Williams. The Lacrosse Team Award, given to the graduating senior of the boys lacrosse team who has exhibited an excellent work ethic while displaying high ideals of integrity and sportsmanship. This year's recipient, Mason McMahon. The Lisa Marie La Rochelle Class of 1985 Memorial Award, presented to a graduating female who, throughout her career at NFA, has dedicated herself to the pursuit of excellence in the field sports of shot put, discus, and javelin. This year's recipient, NEILA Silvestri. The David J. Ladone Memorial Award, established by Mrs. Frank Ladone, mother, and Bruce Ladone, brother, in memory of David J. Ladone, class of 1972, awarded to a graduating track or cross-country participant whose record shows regularity in attendance, enthusiasm, and overall improvement. This year's recipient, Dylan McGuire. Dylan McGuire. The Rainey J. Ledoux Memorial Award, established by the friends and family to honor his memory and his contributions to NFA and his students as a beloved coach, teacher. This award is given to a graduating senior whose athletic achievement, leadership, integrity, and sportsmanship are an inspiration to fellow athletes. This year's recipient, Joshua Brown. The Janet M. Lindell Memorial Award, presented to a member of the girls' or boys' golf team who has demonstrated outstanding sportsmanship and meets the qualifications for scholarship and character. Liliana Sherbany. The Jack McCady Award. This award is given to the varsity basketball player with the highest grade point average. This year's recipient, Nolan Molkentine.
And now for the second part of our Foundation Awards. The McPhail Family Athletic Versatility Award, given by the McPhail family to a senior who has a high academic rank and has exhibited athletic versatility at the varsity level by earning a letter in a minimum of 3 separate and distinct interscholastic sports. There are 7 recipients: Andrew Cody, Nathan Cody, Tyler DeVega, Daniel Eggler, Lavery Hill, Maeve Jacobs, and Mackenzie TEPER. The Ralph W. Mills Memorial Award, presented to a senior member of the track or cross-country team who has demonstrated high ideals of character, sportsmanship, and enthusiasm. Aiden Brown. Joseph B. Murphy Senior Award, awarded to students exemplifying sportsmanship while participating in athletics at the Academy. There are 3 recipients for this award: Tyler DeVega, Jessica Lavoie, and Eleanor Reagan. The Kimberly Nunes Memorial Award, established by the family and friends of Kimberly Nunes, class of 1989, awarded to a member of the track team who best exemplifies the love and dedicated efforts as exhibited by Kim during her participation in the indoor track program. Madison Martin. Caitlin Rataco Sunshine Scholarship, given in memory of Caitlin Ritacco to a graduating senior volleyball or basketball player who has demonstrated the character and tenacity Kate showed during her life, as well as Kate's unwavering commitment to team camaraderie and spirit and a truly genuine love of the game. Caitlin Dooley. The Paul Zing Robbins Memorial Award, in memory of Paul Zing Robbins, a graduate of the class of 1976, presented to a college-bound varsity basketball player who has exemplified the fine qualities of character, personality, and athletic ability that were Zing's during his high school career, Nolan Mulkentine. The Robert T. Roach Award, given to the Norwich Free Academy senior boy or girl who has displayed an outstanding desire to achieve his or her maximum in academic and athletic endeavors during his or her career at the academy, Andrew Cody. Sarah Jane Shearer Award, given to the senior member of the girls' track and tennis team for at least 3 years who performs to the best of her ability and through good sportsmanship, leadership, dedication, and self-motivation has been a positive role model and inspiration to other athletes. There are 2 recipients for this award, Emma Grace Ricketts and Aaron Special. The Calvin Silverman Memorial Sports and Scholastic Award, presented to graduating seniors in any sport who have obtained the highest scholastic average during their enrollment at Norwich Free Academy, Zeb Carty. The Softball Team Award, presented to a graduating senior softball player who has exhibited an excellent work ethic while displaying high ideals of integrity and sportsmanship, Sophia DICOCCO. Attorney Timothy C. Spain 83 Memorial Award, given by his family to a senior member of the football team who has demonstrated leadership and commitment to the football program and who is in good academic standing, Nathaniel Sweeney. The Unified Sports Award, presented to a unified sport participant who has displayed leadership, sportsmanship, reliability, and a good work ethic. There are 2 recipients for this award, Nicholas DeRozier and Wendy Enslow. The Varsity N Club Sportsmanship Award, given to athletes who demonstrate qualities of sportsmanship and integrity. There are 3 recipients for this award, Maya Conley, Lavery Hill, and Brenton Trask. The Charles Vincent Memorial Award, established by the class of 1954, given to a senior for excellence in achievement, scholarship, athletics, leadership, and citizenship, Osayatine David Osagi. The James A. Williams Memorial Award, established by family and friends of Coach Jim Williams, presented to a graduating senior football player who best exemplifies dedication and hard work on the field and in the classroom that Coach Williams would have admired, Jaden Lame. The Captain Daniel Winchester Jr. Memorial Award, established in memory of Captain Daniel Rifle Winchester, Jr., a graduate of the class of 1984, presented to a graduating senior varsity football player who has exemplified the fine qualities of leadership, character, and personality that were Rifle's during his high school, college, and military careers, Nizaya Paul. The Carl Snicken Memorial Award, established by family and friends to honor Carl's contribution to NFA athletics. Snitty was a beloved coach and teacher who inspired many student athletes to reach their potential. A 2-time world and 4-time NCAA powerlifting champion, Snitty set the bar high for himself and those around him. This award is given to a college-bound senior member of the wrestling team who has demonstrated a strong work ethic in athletics and in the classroom, Mason McMahon. The Charles P. Hamblin Athletic Award, given to an outstanding senior female athlete who has displayed sportsmanship and proficiency in the varsity competition at Norwich Free Academy. This is the 2nd highest female award. This athlete has participated in 11 athletic seasons, lettering in 10. She has participated in cross country and in both indoor and outdoor track. She has received all conference honors and qualified for the New Englands this past year. Indoor track coach Tom Teixeira states that she has consistently improved on the intangibles throughout her 4 years and is an excellent teammate. This individual has always gone above and beyond for me. I've had the opportunity to watch her grow into a mature young woman. She is a positive role model for all. This year's recipient is Madison Martin. The Varsity N Club Cup, presented on behalf of the Varsity N Club to senior students for outstanding achievement in athletics. This is the second highest male honor. The first recipient has participated in 8 athletic seasons, lettering in 6. He has competed in the sports of football and basketball. He was all-conference in both sports this past season, named All-State in football, and was on the Game Time Connecticut 3rd team in basketball. He was a starting free safety on the football team, and Coach Bakula stated he has grown into an exceptional athlete at NFA, and I know his growth will continue as he takes his next steps. This recipient was also the starting point guard for this year's undefeated boys basketball team, and Coach Giusti states that he's the most talented overall athlete he has had on his team in a long time. Our first recipient for the Varsity N Club Cup is XAVIER Marquez. The second Varsity N Club Cup recipient has participated in 7 athletic seasons, lettering in 6. He has participated in the sports of cross country and both indoor and outdoor track. He has been named all-conference multiple times, is a 2-time state champion and 2-time New England qualifier. He currently holds 3 school records, the 4x200 meter relay, the 300 hurdles, and the decathlon. He was the first NFA athlete to compete in the decathlon. Coach Texera says he is an excellent teammate and role model. Our second recipient for the Varsity N Club Cup is Osiatine David Osagi. The Shearer Curtis Cup, in honor of Sarah Jane Shearer and Arden Curtis, 2 coaches who are leaders in the development and the nurturing of the girls' athletic program at Norwich Free Academy, presented to the most outstanding senior girl athlete based on level of athletic achievement, leadership, commitment, and integrity. This athlete has participated in 10 athletic seasons, lettering in 10. She has participated in cross country and in both indoor and outdoor track. She has received all-conference honors multiple times, was All-State 4 times, a 2-time New England qualifier, and a 3-time national qualifier. This athlete currently holds the school record in pole vault at 12 feet 6 inches, having broken her own record several times over the past 2 years. This recipient has been an invaluable member to the cross-country and outdoor track teams, not only because of her athletic ability, but because of her leadership skills. She is an accomplished athlete due to her hard work, dedication, and commitment to all that she does. This year's recipient of the Shearer Curtis Cup is Paige Martin. The Fletcher Wiley Cup, given in memory of Robert O. Fletcher and Charles W. Wiley, members of the class of 1912, who gave their lives while serving our country in World War I. Awarded to that senior boy who has proved most proficient in athletics during his 4 years at Norwich Free Academy. This athlete has participated in 10 athletic seasons, lettering in 8. The recipient has competed in the sports of football, indoor track, and outdoor track, and baseball. This athlete has several all-conference honors, was named All-State in football this past season. He is a 2-time New England qualifier for indoor track. He currently holds a school record receptions and receiving yards for football and also holds the school record in the 600 meter for indoor track. Football coach Jason Bakula says, "He is one of the purest athletes I have coached. He is a fierce competitor and puts in endless hours of work that led to this highly accomplished senior season." This year's recipient of the Fletcher Wiley Cup is Andrew Cody.